Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Happiness. It's such a simple thought, isn't it? How many times have you heard, just be happy, smile more? I am smiling. It's internal. But let's be honest. If all you needed to do to be happy was smile more, dentists would be the biggest, well-paid philosophers ever, wouldn't they? Because they're always telling you to smile and open wide. But really, there's some things that you need to do to be happy. And it's not the same for everybody. We as human beings are very complicated. We're all unique. I'm sorry I don't have the handout to give you guys online, but I promise you I will email it to you. Let me go ahead and have one of those, please. Thank you. Now, the first step in being happy is to stay in the present. One of the most important things is to not focus on what's coming up, because you have no control over what's coming up or what's in the future. There's a very famous actor who gives a motivational speech about skydiving. He makes it into a 10, 15-minute speech where he talks about 2 nights before he was supposed to go skydiving, he's out with his buddies, and they all agreed to go skydiving. And he goes home that night and starts thinking about it and worrying. He doesn't want to jump out of an airplane. And then he goes through the entire process of the next day. He's worried about it. The following day, he shows up at the airfield and he's signing the paperwork, and they're talking about that you may die. And he's really getting nervous about this. And then he's in the plane and he's flying, and he knows he's got to jump out of this plane because he doesn't want to look chicken, and he's worried about it. And then he gets in the door of the airplane to jump out. That's the only time he realized that he needed to worry about it, because all the rest of the time he was safe, either on the ground or in the airplane sitting down. There was never anything to be fearful of. Only in that instant where he was at that door. So all that energy that he was wasting worrying about, is something bad going to happen, he had no control over, and it was wasted energy and took away from his opportunity to be happy. And then once he jumped out of the plane and was floating, he said it was the best experience of his life. He loved it. He may actually do it again. So all that fear was wasted energy and took away from his happiness. So the whole idea is, what if everything went wrong? What if something does go wrong? What if I accidentally reply all? There's a lot of things that could happen, but worrying about it doesn't make any sense and doesn't do any good. So don't focus on what's happening, what could happen. Focus on what's going on right now. Second of all, happiness is not a Disney movie. What you need to do is decide what's going to make you happy. Now, as I look around the room, and I know the people online behind me, each person has their own idea of what makes them happy. So you ask 100 people, you'll get 100 different answers of what makes somebody happy. So you have to figure out what makes you happy and not worry about what makes somebody else happy, unless you're in a relationship with them, because as we all know, happy wife, happy life. So if my wife's not happy, everybody's not happy. But that's normal. The thing about it is, you have to step back and think about it, that even if you had plans and they fall apart, it's not the end of the world. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've made a lot of plans that didn't go according to the idea or the design. And I'm still here. It hasn't killed me. So the trick is to go ahead and focus on what's going on at that moment and how you can modify it. So laugh when your plans go wrong. Find things to celebrate. I don't know about you, until I learned this trick of putting my keys back every single time where they go. Sometimes it takes a long time to find them. And I was happy to find them in less than 10 minutes. Anybody else that way?
No.
Yeah. Now I still, every once in a while, forget to put them up and then go into a tizzy because I can't find my keys. And my wife goes, here they are. So she saves me from the 20 minutes of searching everywhere for no reason. The third step is to build happy habits. Now, what does that mean? Happy habits. Again, for each person, it's going to be something different. But let me ask you a question. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? Anybody?
Oh, for me, I stretch on my bed before I get out of it.
Okay.
Curse the alarm clock.
Curse the alarm clock.
I look at my phone.
Look at your phone. It's all wrong. First thing you do when you wake up in the morning is open your eyes and realize that, hey, you made it another day. Isn't that cause to be happy? That's the first step. Recognize that certain things are a good thing. I woke up today. How many thousands of people did not wake up today? I keep seeing the obituaries and I see these people that are a lot younger than me that pass away, like sports personnel, people, all these other famous actors. And I think, wow, their life's gone. I'm happy to be here. So I make it a habit to go ahead and think about those things throughout the day. Because again, at the end of the day, those are the things that are going to make you happy, not the fact that, oh, you know what? My neighbor just got a new car. I need to go out and go shopping for a car now because my wife says that they've got a better car than we do. Or her sister got a Defender and now we need to have a Defender. Things like that. Make a routine of happy items that will keep you going forward as you're happy. Now, that all sounds real easy, right? So what I've done is on the back of the handout, I've actually given you some steps. Now, for those of you that are online, I'll go ahead and go through. It's a 4-step call to action. Pause and get present in the moment. Choose okay over perfect. How many times have I know I've been a perfectionist at time, and at the end of the day, it really didn't matter whether it was absolutely perfect, because the only person that could see the flaw was myself. Practice one habit daily. Just one. Now, the second part of that is step 4. It says start small and level up gradually. You can't do 1,000 changes in one day. But if you start small and do each one of these once a day until it becomes a routine, and then level up and do it twice a day. Make sure that you're taking a deep breath, being present in the moment, focusing on the person that you're talking to instead of doom scrolling. I know I have a habit of getting on my phone and just going to town on it. So that's something that I need to stop. But those are some of the things that you can do to go ahead and increase your happiness. So I challenge everybody to go ahead and follow these steps and report back at the new year and tell me how it's going. Madam Toastmaster.